Hello there, beautiful souls. This is Melissa with Enchanted Emerald, bringing you a reading here today for this Wednesday, May 10th, 2023. And of course, here out of the traditional Rider-Waite deck, we have the Magician coming in for us today. So really taking a look at this card, we are seeing that you have all of the tools at hand that you will need to achieve success here. Okay, so what I'm sensing with this is that there is a reminder here for us that you are so capable of anything, capable of so much more than you've ever dreamed imaginable. Okay, so anything that you have thought to be impossible is now like at hand. Know that you have everything that you need to make that possible. So impossible to possible. So I really feel as though there is a sense here that there is an hourglass of time and it's just flowing on you, and you are standing the test of time. Okay, so with this test of time here, you've overcome so many circumstances in your life. Why would you not be able to overcome this circumstance that you've been dealing with, or be able to achieve something that you wanted to achieve? Why would you question yourself now? Why would you let this self-doubt kind of creep in on you? And that's really what I'm feeling with that. Now, the sense with this is that with this goal, I think ego kind of gets in the way with that self-doubt kind of creeping in, and it's about kind of connecting with the energy of awe and wonder, right? So when you are sitting there enjoying a sunset or enjoying a beautiful piece of artwork, right, you get lost in that and you feel as if the sands in that hourglass kind of stop flowing for a moment, right? The time kind of stood still. Well, when you start to get into a space where you're really passionate about something and you're connecting with that energy and you feel as though you're doing what you're supposed to be doing here, and you're making steps towards making your dream that reality, or connecting with that, so fulfilled with that, that is where you feel that the time stands still for you, right? But inevitably the time is still, of course, passing, right? And you're finding the beauty within your current circumstances. Now, looking at it in a bigger picture, this overall artwork or masterpiece that this life is creating, or that you are creating and molding this life to be, is really just you working on you, right? So this masterpiece is actually you. This beautiful piece of artwork is you. The sunset is you. And you are creating this beautiful life that you are feeling so fulfilled with, right? And so you've come so far and you've created this really beautiful, solid foundation for yourself, right? So all of these storms kind of blowing in, and no matter the circumstances, you have this beautiful, solid foundation. With this solid foundation, we're talking about a great sense of self, right? You are self-directed, self-guided. You know what you need to do, why you feel called to do those things. You set yourself out on a path to do those things, and you achieve goals, right? So you're smashing goals. And so, it's about giving yourself grace, right? Identify those opportunities for growth when you need to, but never sit in a space where you're feeling as though you are less than somebody else, right? You don't want to ever compare yourself to other people, but sit in a space of gratitude for the gifts and skills that you have, that you're here to offer others. Of course, see where you can grow, see where you can improve, see if you can improve upon that, right? And set out to do so, make a plan to do so. But really sitting in that sense of self when you are experiencing those moments of doubt, that's when you send out that gratitude. That's when you start to identify what it is that you feel so grateful for, what it is that you feel is so wonderful that you are here to offer others and that you are really good at, right? And spending time with loved ones if you ever doubt anything, spending time with loved ones, you are reflected back that love. And that's just a wonderful place to be in. So when you're having those moments and you just need that extra oomph, just spend some time with some loved ones. That can really help you to kind of remind you of who you are at your essence, right? Now, you could have experienced some events that kind of like rocked you to your core a little bit, right? Those storms that kind of roll in, and sometimes they come out of nowhere. It creates really uncomfortable circumstances for you. Know that this is clearing the way, but this is all temporary, right? Because we have to clear the way in order to bring in the new, right? This new beginning. Now, I do feel as though there has been some temptations that may have led you astray from your path being your goal, your desire that you were setting out to achieve, or you know, what you feel as though was called to be your mission here at this time, right? Your sense of life purpose. So, you know, what you're identifying that to be, whether you feel that you bring beauty and love to the world by building homes, or whether you're setting out to heal souls, whether you are out to, you know, sing and dance and bring art to the world, whatever that life purpose and mission is, there are times that you do get led astray because that doubt creeps in. So on the off chance that that doubt or that ego could be right, I think that there are times that leads you to make decisions based on that little voice inside. And so you don't always stay on that path of your life purpose or your mission or your goal, right? So there are times when you aren't always making decisions to get you to where you want to be. So that's that time where you're getting led astray a little bit. And I think that the root of that could be a little bit of pleasure seeking as well, right? Where it is a little bit difficult to kind of confront some of these self-doubts, where it is a little bit uncomfortable to handle that I am fearing failing, or I am worried that I am not enough. Whatever is coming up for you, honor that space as you're navigating down your path, because there is no way out but through, right? You have to work through that to be able to get past that obstacle, to get on the other side of that and be successful on that path, no matter what. There is no way around it. There's no detour. You absolutely have to work through that. So understand that you have the ability to bring that under control. Okay, so it's about setting out with an intention to do so. This is really tapping into your conscious mind and saying, hey, listen, I'm going to prove myself wrong. Talk back to those voices, that little voice, that nagging self-doubt when that presents itself. Whether you are aware of it or not, knowing that is a pattern, a subconscious pattern that is preventing you from moving forward, can be key here. So be mindful of the story that you are choosing to tell yourself or to tell others about your life, particularly when you do get faced with challenges or obstacles as you're working towards your goal. So it could look a little bit like, I always ... But now you might, change the script up here to say, but I no longer do that, right? So making sure that your words then that you are speaking align with those thoughts, and then also your actions are aligning with that as well. So this is where the promises and the rewards come in for you as you start to live that aligned life. Then spirit aligns with that and starts to show up for you as well. Know that you are the master of your fate, right? And so this is where the magic kind of comes in for you and really starts to happen, because there's no blaming, there's no victim. You completely take responsibility for all of your actions. You're accountable, right? And this is where it becomes more empowering for you, right? Because you have all of the tools, and you then get to step up to steer your ship, so to speak, and you can steer it to beautiful paradise island with calm, clear blue waters, rather than navigating these stormy seas all the time, right? So this is where you can start to exceed your expectations a bit. Know that you are in control here of your thoughts, of your actions, of your emotions, and to how you respond to your external circumstances, because they will not dictate your emotions, only if you allow it to. So when you are led into temptation then, or when you're led astray from your goal or from your path, when you have been presented on that temptation path in the past, how did that work out for you? How did you feel? Start to think about those things. What lessons then did you get from that when you got back onto your path? And then start to kind of question yourself, like, okay, what has my success looked like so far? And where, can I celebrate my little achievements then? Because it's really important to celebrate the little achievements, the big achievements. Celebrate how spirit shows up for you in really beautiful and miraculous ways, because they are showing up for you, and you are achieving more than you think you are, right? So it's about acknowledging that and extending gratitude for that, and it starts to build this beautiful momentum going forward. So question yourself too about who you have by your side going forward and working on that. Now, success doesn't always have to be loud and proud. Success can also be quiet and humble, and I think that there is some spiritual protection in that at times. So when we start to question who we have around us and who we're taking with us on this journey, as you share your little achievements or your big achievements and celebrate those things, pay attention to who is around you and how they react or respond, because some people are meant to be in our life for a short time, and that's okay. And some people are our ride or dies, right? And so we have to make sure that we are guarding our physical space, our emotional space, and making sure that there are people that have our best of intentions in mind as well. So who is ready to go next level with you? Are they meant to go next level with you? And that's something for you to kind of be aware of as you move forward with this energy. So beautiful read here for us today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will, of course, be back with another read for you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Take care.